Hello and welcome to my very first speed paint. I'm BougieWeeaboo, and yeah, I'm sketching out sketching out a Spidersona. I might redesign this one at some point. I don't know. That's usually what I do, and I thought I'd just give this a try. And yeah, let's talk about the Spider-Mans, huh? Spider-Man like the one popular character that you can like without people shitting on you for liking it because it's popular. Like, can anybody think of anything that's equally as popular that people don't just give you mad, just don't mad dog you for it. Like think about it, right? If you like Harry Potter, right, a little bit too much, somebody's gonna Avada Kedavra you by just going to town on the fact that you like a kid's book and you're like 20. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna happen a lot. Same thing with like what else is really popular? My mind's drawing a blank. I don't know, like popular shit. Like if you if you're like in the anime community, you like Sword Art Online and like Naruto, people be like, hey, when you're when you're 12, then you can have opinions because right now your opinions are kind of garbage, right? Or call me in 3 years when you're 12 and you like start liking good anime. That's pretty much the response you'd get from people when it comes to like really popular things, right? But Spider-Man's like the one popular thing that everybody can like, and like no one ever like gives you like mad dogs you about it. Like no one ever trolls you about liking Spider-Man, right? Like you don't go, I like Spider-Man, and somebody just goes, what do you like Spider-Man for? What are you like a fucking tool over here? What's this guy doing over here, huh? Huh? Like what are you doing? You like Spider-Man? No, it's kind of like like liking Spider-Man is kind of like liking water. Like anybody who gives you any kind of mess for drinking water or liking water, never does the person who's drinking water ever seem like a tool. It's always the person who goes, water. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life? It's like, bruh, it's water. It's not that big a deal. Like, oh, not that big a deal, dude. What are you drinking water for? And then that guy seems like a tool. Yeah, it's just a thought I had. Like, I was like, Spider-Man seems to be the one popular thing that you can like at a fairly consistent basis. Like everybody be like, yeah, I like Spider-Man too. It's like, oh man, awesome. Like, where do we go from here? It's like it's such an agreeable topic that it's kind of ridiculous. Like just how how agreeable liking Spider-Man is, just as a genre. like like I'm pretty sure if you go like, hey, I like Brother Voodoo, people be like, who's Brother Voodoo? He's a black guy who has his brother and he has voodoo powers. His brother's like his stand. People like look at you funny. But if you go like, yeah, man, I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool. People go like, oh yeah, all right, Spider-Man, Peter Parker, yeah, let's go. Mary Jane, huh? Yeah, you hit the jackpot, Tiger. Like people start quoting stuff at you. You be like, yeah. You be like, I want to get out of this conversation. No, but yeah, it's just man to like make a character like transcend stuff like that, right? Because usually there's always people who just want to shit on popular things just because they're popular, and it just gets people angry. But Spider-Man's like that one thing that you could shit on it, but you seem like the asshole. Like no one ever seems like a good position in the guy who just shits on Spider-Man. Like maybe like a run of Spider-Man will probably get shit on, but not like the character as a whole. Like I know a lot of people don't like the Superior Spider-Man run. I haven't read it, so I don't know. I'm still trying to find like trades of like the Miles Morales Ultimate Universe Spider-Man and all the ones before that, and like use bookstores whenever I can, because I only sometimes want to play full price for books. You know what I mean? And I don't buy floppies anymore, just because they just take up space. I will if I can get them in like a $5 blind bag, because I think that's just I don't know, it's just interesting to like see what random stuff I get and like that. And it's like $5, and I get like 20 comics, so that's not a bad deal. But I haven't seen any of those in a very long time. So yeah, what else? Yeah, even like bad Spider-Man is like fairly decent compared to other things. Like Spider-Man 3, I was thinking about it and I'm like, that movie's like not good for a lot of reasons. Like there's a lot of things wrong with it, but as like Spider-Man media goes, it's like a 2, right? Like everything else is like a 3 sometimes. Like most stuff that people don't like generally is like a 3, and then there's stuff that's like a 5. Like Into the Spider-Verse is definitely a 5. That MTV Spider-Man show, a lot of people say is like I'd say it's like a 4 because it just never got done, and the animation's kind of wonky to look at, but it brought up some interesting ideas in it. I don't know. I should if I rewatch it, I'll make another Spider-Man piece and talk about it. But yeah, because I'm probably not going to be able to do that in these handful of videos where I'll probably stop talking about Spider-Man after this one and like the base coloring. I'll probably talk about something else. But yeah, like not like also I don't know anybody who has like an irrational dislike of Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like I know people who like don't like certain, you know, Marvel characters because they're overhyped or they're played out, or like even in DC like Batman's kind of like a lot of people go like Batman's like overpowered or something like that, or like he's too mainstream or something like that, but never Spider-Man. Like that's just an interesting take. I don't know if you guys got like theories on that. I don't really have a theory on why that is. I guess because people just relate to Spider-Man. I don't know. That's probably it. That's probably just it. But if you guys have theories, let me know in the comments. Right? That's what YouTubers tell people to do. Right? I don't know. As many YouTube videos as I watch, I usually like blank out when like ever somebody says that because I've heard it so many times. But apparently it works. I don't know. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Why is Spider-Man so popular? And you know, why does everybody like Spider-Man? And why hasn't that been replicated? That's probably a better question, right? Because they're like, because you get characters like, I guess I'll go back to Harry Potter because why not, right? I can title this video, Spider-Man's more popular than Harry Potter, I guess. But I guess when you compare the two, Harry Potter has nothing going for him, and I don't like that about him. Like that's probably why I don't like him. And Peter Parker does other things other than being Spider-Man, which makes him interesting. And he has, thoughts and ideas and a life outside of this one thing that he does. And Harry doesn't. Like his one entire thing is just being the chosen one. Right, and if he didn't get that, because there was like a 50-50 shot of him getting it, or like Neville, I think is what my cousin told me. She really likes Harry Potter. I don't know a lot of dudes who like Harry Potter, oddly enough. Huh. That should be a video. I don't know what I'm going to title it, but I feel like that should be like a video. I don't know why, I just feel like that'd be an interesting topic. Anyway, yeah, like I guess having a personality goes really far, but I can't really think of any characters that have a personality to like that degree to the point where you can talk to somebody about Spider-Man and get like a pretty good conversation about what you guys like about Spider-Man, and you really won't get people who I don't know have a disdain for Spider-Man, I suppose. Like yeah, it's generally pretty positive, especially with now Spider-Verse coming out. I mean, maybe no, because I think it's like individual media that people don't like, right? If Spider-Man 3 isn't good, it's not the fact that they don't like Spider-Man that isn't good. It's the fact that this movie is bad, and that's what they don't like about it. So even with that, in terms, it's like, oh, the character is good, but his interpretation of the character is not good. You know what I mean? Not a lot of characters survive that, man. You get like a few bad adaptations and you're done. You know, like there's probably never gonna be another Hulk movie because Hulk got two bad adaptations before, Marvel started killing it with movies, and I don't think Hulk's gonna get another movie. Like there's no way he's gonna get another movie after Infinity War Endgame. Like there's just no way. I'd be surprised if he did. Right. Um. Yeah. Who else probably isn't gonna get a movie because like they had bad adaptations before. Um. I think it's just Hulk so far. I would like Thor to have more movies though, because Ragnarok was really good, and that was like the only good Thor movie, and that's kind of depressing. Well, I guess in Infinity War kind of is a Hulk movie or a Thor movie rather. My bad. That was a miss. Wow. That was slip up. That was a slip on my part. I meant Thor. It's more of a Thor movie, so I guess it's like kind of it because it goes right from Ragnarok to Infinity War, So I guess that kind of counts. If I can count those, yeah, I guess that's fine. Because really, he has like a lot more screen time, and like this is really more Thor's story than anybody else's. I just hope he gets more movies. I don't know. I kind of wish Captain America gets more movies too. Just because I'm a huge Captain America fanboy, and I want Patriot to get a movie, but he probably won't. Unless his comics sell really well, or if I write a Patriot comic and it does well. I'm not saying that I'm a good writer. I'm just saying that writing a Patriot comic probably would help Patriots like overall popularity in general. Yeah. What else? Let me go back to Spider-Man. I guess it's like a Marvel cast. It's like a weird podcast. I got like 6 minutes left in this video. All right, cool. Um, yeah, I guess I'll get back to like the whole popular characters thing because it's like, I guess Goku, right? In like the anime community, people shit on Goku too, and people will shit on you if you like Dragon Ball Z too much. So I guess not even Dragon Ball Z gets away from that. I don't think anything else gets away from being so massively popular that it's universally liked. Yeah, I can't really think of anything. Nope, not Star Wars. I was about to go like Star Wars, but no. Disney movies maybe as like a whole, but not like, yeah, I guess like Disney movies as like a whole, kind of like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. That one's hard too because it's not like a specific character that does that. It's like, oh, and the entire Disney rogues gallery is what is what I guess holds up as about as well as Spider-Man himself. So I can't really think of a character that does that because I've been in tons of arguments with people about Superman in general. Um, maybe the Flash. Maybe the Flash gets. He's not as popular though. But comic book fans really like him, and people who like watch the show like him. But I don't think it's on that level of Spider-Man. Like it's, man, Spider-Man's like a completely different beast. Like now that I'm really thinking about it, because I thought about this like as a joke. Like I was like, oh, there's no character more popular than Spider-Man, and it's like, no, but Spider-Man's like universally liked that nobody, yeah, so universally liked that nobody will say anything if you like the character. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's like a weird. Yeah, no, he's like the only one. I guess Luke Skywalker, maybe. Um, Probably. Yeah. No. I guess if you really like Star Wars, but there's some people who don't like Star Wars that much. They could be on like that same keel, I suppose. Mm, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I think there are people who like Darth Vader more than they like Luke. I think there are people who like Han Solo more than they like Luke. So I don't think that really counts. Huh. Yeah, it's a tough one. I can't really think of a character that's so universally liked as Spider-Man. I wonder if anybody thought he was going to be that popular. Well, he was popular when the comics first came out. Even though I don't remember the Marvel editor at the time, but I remember Stan Lee pitched it, and that was a whole thing about it wasn't going to be a good character because nobody likes spiders. And then he's like the most popular Marvel character. He might be the most popular character in fiction. That's definitely what I'm gonna call this video. Speed paint. Speed paint. Spider-Man's the most popular character in fiction. Try to change my mind. Like, like that fucking Steven Crowder meme that's just everywhere. Oh, dude, that's just mad funny. And just have a whole bunch of spider people like just standing behind the booth. That's kind of funny. I'm telling you guys what my thumbnail is. Oh wait, I need clickbait in that thumbnail. I'll put Black Cat in it. Oh, my bad. That peaked. My bad. I'm so sorry. I'll fix that in post or whatever. But I'll put like Black Cat in it, I guess. And, like Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy. Yeah, that'll clickbait everybody. Put it as a speed paint. Call it a day. Actually, would you guys? I don't think my artwork's good enough to like put it in the thumbnail. as of late, so I don't think I will until I get better. Yeah, but if you guys have any tips on like speed painting and like how I can get better and improve, yeah, I'd love to hear 'em. I would love to hear them. Put them in the comments. You can DM me. I'll probably find it somewhere on YouTube. Or you can DM me in my Instagram, which is I'll put in the description. It's instagram.com/CaptainVenom. CaptainVenMon. I'll put it in the description. I'll probably make a Twitter. I don't know. I'll probably make a Twitter for specifically this channel. Because I just kind of say random shit on my normal Twitter, and I don't know. Kind of want one for like art and stuff, so I might make a separate one. I don't know. I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy about that. Like, it's just kind of like, I already don't like going on Twitter anyway. But that's a whole nother story. So we're wrapping up here in the last about 20 or something seconds. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want. It's up to you. Hopefully I can do more speed paints like this and finish up this one. This one has exactly 2 more parts left with me doing the flats. The flat coloring, because I color it like 3 different colors and I ultimately choose 2 in shading. So if you want to check that out, be sure to, check out the video. Alright, thanks. Bye-bye.